Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is an energy channel for those of you that are new. And so as an intuitive, what Spirit shows me sometimes does not ring true. As traditional, take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. This is Oliver. He apparently needs to come read with you today. Come on. Come on, you want to come see Gemini? Yeah, come on. Up's here. Upsy Daisy. Go. Oh, you coming to see the Geminis? Yeah. Are you pretty? Yeah, you pretty. Okay. Maybe that's just a little message for all of you that you're so pretty. Again, this could be role reversal. It may not resonate for you at all. I do have a video in my energetic conversations playlist. See, it's like Spirit puts something in my hard drive when I'm doing these readings, and so sometimes it's hard for me to access real life energies of my own world that talks about the different placements, okay, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and which one you should look at from your natal chart in comparison with what you're looking for information wise. Again, as a general, it may not resonate for you. If you would like a personal, those links are down below. The only place that I do personal readings, the traditional personal readings, come through my store, and I have a special through Etsy. Okay. This was seen first on Patreon. Patreon is also getting an extended after this airs for you. Patreon is my donation-based program, and as such, you pay what you can, and then I give you early access and special deliveries, okay? So that's a beautiful way for you to donate to the channel. I do appreciate every like, share, comment, subscription, donation, love gift that I've gotten. I just appreciate you guys so much. For those of you returning, thank you so much. I love Gemini. My dark moon is a double Gemini, and right now it's in a little bit of a bitchy change planetary wise as I'm recording this. So some of you may have felt that Gemini energy. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. We are coming up on your retrograde, so I almost feel sometimes like Gemini, you feel like you got to talk before the retrograde comes because it impacts you so dramatically, right? You are reaping what you sowed right now, and the universe is watching, and they're seeing that you're grounded and you're happy, and they're very pleased that you're not being an arse hat over all of the things that they are gifting you right now. You are healing, and as you're healing, they're going to offer you something for your heart, but I think that some of you, 10 of Wands energy here, are still burdened by the past, still suppressing your heart because of the past. And that's a darkness that you're going to have to address, okay? So today we are looking at Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine and what's going on between them. That could just be the two sides of yourself. We all have Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies, okay? In the extended, I will look deeper into what's going on in your situation, but this could be for anyone that's just a reading about the different parts of yourself, okay? Ooh, Divine Masculine. You all going talky talk, right? And between. Thank you. Okay. Underlying, you kind of feel stuck in this conjunction. That might be why I feel talky talk, because you feel like you need to have a conversation about an ending so that you can fully be happy, okay? And break free from whatever this is. Divine Feminine, okay? You feel like you're in this mold. This is what I am. This is what I have to be. I am structured. And you want to break free. It's almost like breaking free from ancestral wounds, ancestral bondage, okay? And angel number 2442 is coming out here. So very interesting there, okay? Definitely a yin and a yang sort of an energy for you. Divine masculine, you're like, I'm happy, but you've got the moon blocking your sun, and the moon is actually your past, right? Whatever this suppression is of your past, I feel like I am talking to your divine masculine side today. Keep that in mind, okay? And in between the two, we have Ceres, my Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to nurture the growth, take this harvest and grow more, and bring out more happiness, even in this situation that may seem like it's ending, okay? So, and then, right, your highest expression is happiness here. But I'm not seeing a lot of that happiness because it's covered up with the dark conscious wounds. Tell me here about the divine feminine spirit. Okay, yeah. The universe received your order. All right. It's already yours. It's coming into physical form. And yet you still feel like you have to break free. Are you feeling that too? Yeah. You want to follow your own heart. You want to do this very unconventionally, which is actually very authentic to you. But the trouble here, I think, is in actually achieving it, because the mind is still there. And that's always a problem for Gemini, right? The future you is already right now. They're telling you twice here. It's already you. It's already yours, right? You just have to believe it. And I think that you're having a struggle with accepting. Okay? Divine masculine. Yeah. Have some gratitude. Thank the universe for everything it's given you. Gratitude often can change our mindset, right? And thank the past for what it taught you. That's the challenge here that's stopping you. You're delayed because it's almost like you're going to test drive things before you're like, I know the car that I want, okay? So you're like, I saw this really nice car and it's got a great price and wonderful mileage. It's just, oof, it just turns my engine. But before I go buy that car that I really want, I'm going to go test drive 10 other cars to make sure that that's really the car that I want. Okay? That's how the past is fracking with you. And Spirit's like, you have to shift this paradigm. Okay? Because you are going through a growth cycle here. And this is about integration. And again, the yin and the yang. I've got Cancer in reverse, and this is a shell, right, in the upright, where I think Spirit is saying there is this balance here, whether it's within you or with whoever you're dealing with. And the universe can only offer it up, but you have to be the one to accept it. Can you quit grumbling? I don't think Gemini wants to hear you grumble through their whole reading. Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah. You need to zen out here, Gemini. Okay. Take care of your vibrations. Clear your space. Sage yourself, baby. Right? Again, write down some notes of gratitude and experiences. Write down what could potentially make you happy, okay? Because again, I think there's a mirroring here of ultimate love. Okay, you're gonna go. Do you want to go in your crate? Hey. You can't see. There's nothing out there. All you can see are blinds. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. And I feel like that right there is a sign for you. You're afraid of something that's not even there, right? Yeah. Put the past programming away. Put it in reverse, okay? Like, if you don't have a cassette player and you don't intend on buying a cassette player, get rid of the cassette tapes, right? If you don't use cassette tapes and you're driving a bunch of cars that have cassette players, but the one that you really want has a CD player, why are you driving all the cars that have a cassette player, right? It's like you've got one foot into this idea of I want love and I want to have emotional fulfillment and I want this energy, and you're afraid to put both feet in, okay? Divine Feminine. Yeah. You're shedding, okay? Queen of Pentacles. Taking care of yourself, taking care of business. Finding a way with your new skin. And that could be what's making you feel so out of body, okay? Or stuck in your body because it's not quite firmed up yet. 10 of Cups, all right? Your heart is loyal to one thing. And I think that you keep it under the moon. And you don't want to. Cancer is the moon and it's in reverse. You don't want to keep all of these feelings under the moon. But you are. And you just sit there like, you know, sometimes I'll be doing something and I turn and I look and Oscar and Oliver will just be sitting at me. Like I always joke, you want someone that loves you like your dogs, that looks at you like your chicken, right? Like, oh, my favorite thing. I feel like you have that for someone. And you're being guided to follow your heart path, and yet it's like you don't believe it because everything doesn't feel fully structured yet, and you still feel the embodiment of the past body that you were kind of in, but we're restructuring our body all the time. Yeah. Okay, you're overthinking it. 9 of Swords. Here in the anchor. What you've manifested, they've told you now 3 times, is already yours. But you don't believe it, right? Because you see yourself as an option. Divine Masculine. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, right? The challenge here for you is that you feel like you're waiting for a sign, waiting for the time that everything's ready for you to pick apart here, right? King of Wands. And so in the meantime here, there's this energy that you're like, I'm just going to go fishing. And it's exactly what I keep telling you. Like, you're going to go drive all the cars that you don't want because you're waiting for the specific sign that says, I can have the car that I want. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You're afraid that your luck's going to run out. You're afraid that all the good things that are coming your way are going to be a lie, and that's because there's still that pull from the past that tells you in some sort of way that you can't have what you want to have and that you're not enough to have it, okay? Between the two, yeah, it's very interesting here. there's no personal work going into the love, because I do feel like you're both still looking at past energies, either within yourself or within your relationship. And Spirit's saying, get rid of that past programming, right? Yeah. 10 of Swords. Every time you start moving forward, it's kind of like, right, they pulled me back in. Okay, the ship turns right around. And you find yourself, Queen of Wands, investigating this past energy. Where, am I strong enough? Am I power enough to get out of this crossroads? Again, at the very bottom, we've got the King and the Queen of Cups. You know that there's love here. Again, I feel like whoever identifies here as the Queen of Cups is already birthing this in the 5D, already has wished for this. It's already yours. You've already got a foot in the water, and this is your divine partner, because they're showing me my symbol for that. The masculine here, you're still trying to grow this new house. You're still like, I gotta manifest something more. But the truth is here, female coffin, right? Like there's something here for some masculine that is not over a past hurt, a wounded heart, that I feel like you're still working through. Divine feminine, okay, yeah. You're still trying to release your ex, which really to me is the ancestral wounds, right? It very much is Saturn and Saturn's father, Uranus, right? Like, like, I killed that guy already. I cut off his penis. I threw it in the ocean. Why am I still getting his bills? Okay. It's because you're being guided to love on yourself, to allow yourself some true happiness, to follow your heart. It's hard for you because you may feel different. You may be dealing with someone that's very different from you. Different culture, different race, different pronouns, right? Different age. You don't really know how to process that. But you do know that this is what you've been trying to manifest, and that this feels like it could be the one. Divine masculine. Okay, again, you feel this separation. You feel apart from feminine love. Okay, apart from what you want. You know who your soulmate is. Okay, you probably, again, it's like the car. You know which car you want. Okay. You may expend a little bit of flirty energy from time to time towards that car, like, oh, you are such a nice car, right? But there's children impacting your situation. You could have children, they could have children, or it's just childhood wounds from the past that you're dealing with, and you don't know how to let go of that control in that situation. Okay, oof, between the two here, keep an open mind. You guys are different, okay? We've got one growing out of the earth and one wanting to fly, right? And both really mastering manifestation, even though you don't see it. You're probably already friends, and you know that this is what you're waiting for. You could definitely have had a connection here in the past, and you're seeking reconciliation, okay? So let's go ahead and get some advice here, Spirit. Give me some advice. Yeah, something ended, okay? Spirit's like, let it end. Go through the portal and rid yourself of it, right? Be done with it. 10 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles. You put a lot of work into something. You didn't get the kind of return that you wanted. But I actually think that this shined the light on the fact that it really wasn't the kind of love that you wanted. And maybe now you know, again, right? Maybe you've been driving around a minivan and suddenly you saw a Camaro and you're like, oof. Like, I don't want to drive a minivan anymore. I want a Camaro. And then you go out and you test drive 10 minivans, right? Like, your heart knows what it wants. If you'd listen to it, it's building that world for you. The Spirit says that's the truth, right? And again, I feel like a conversation is what you really want to have, like your mouth wants to just spit things out. But you might be a little intimidated because of the past. And you feel like you have to cut things off. Okay. 2 of Swords in reverse. When darkness meets 3 of Swords, it becomes entangled. And maybe that's why you're not together yet, because maybe you are healing in order to do that. Yeah. There's a truth to that energy, because you don't want to sabotage it. But I feel like you're becoming stronger in what it is that you want right now. Leo season is giving you the fire to take a leap of faith here. Oof, thank you, Spirit. Again, the Queen of Cups trying to sneak out here. And there's the King of Cups on the bottom. Like, she's saying, right? You are my other half. When I am light, you are dark. When you are dark, I am light. When you are light, I am dark, right? It doesn't matter which one of us is in which aspect. All that matters is the love. Okay? You feel like you can't manifest this, like it's not yours, because it probably was toxic and obsessive and unhealed before, with the Devil in reverse there. 8 of Swords in reverse and the Son of Pentacles in reverse. You couldn't break yourself free to fly in the past, and so you really couldn't manifest what you wanted. But there's Death, where it's like, that shit's over. Okay? Let yourself be free to pick and choose what it is that you want. Yeah. Home, right? There's a song, I think it is in, it might be in my Divine Masculine playlist, which I think I have open on my Oracle of the Celestial channel, if you look at the playlists. And I believe it's called Home, and they started singing that. The words may mean something to someone. And it says, yeah, that's my love. Okay? And I think you know that. Yeah. You don't know how to rebirth it. You don't know how to bring it back to life. Again, there is a sense of trying to renew, trying to grow into a new life, Hygeia here, right? And there's a sense that, again, you two balance each other. The sun and the moon, you're always connected. You're always aspecting each other. And there's always one of you that's going to be feeling in the light while the other one might be in the dark, and then the dark and then the light, right? This is a love story. Yeah. But you have to end the past. Pisces energy here, 12th house. And you don't know how to break through, especially the feminine. So structured, you don't know how to break free to come into this. But there's the 7th house, Libra. Your upper heart chakra knows that that is what you want. But your mind is like, really? Let's see what the universe wants to add. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay. The fact that this is a new experience, you tell yourself that's a lie because of the old betrayals. But it is a new experience. Okay? You don't really know how to harmonize this. But it's as easy as just give to each other. Okay? 6 of Pentacles. I think the King of Cups is starting to come to the understanding of letting the past go and turning towards the blessings. But again, the mind is where the fuckery is, because it says this path didn't work out in the past, so how is it going to work out now? Okay. What else here, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. Okay, the God mouth here. I feel like the gift is the conversation. X marks the spot, right? FX. This is something very special, something very kismet. It reminds me when I was much, much younger and wild and crazy. I was managing this band, Jerk, and they heavy metal band out of Switzerland, okay? And I got them a deal to be used for a Fox racing video. And they were like astounded by the fact that I could do this. But you'd be surprised at what a little bit of conversation and an ask can actually do for a situation, right? But you're not willing. There's Lagu. That's the end. That's the emotional end. You're not willing to check that past box yet. And I think that's the problem, because it's still a thorn in your side, right? It's still something that's irking you in that energy frequency. Yeah, okay. You're not going to get any relief from this until you can actually admit to yourself that the way they hurt you means something to you. Okay? Because I think that it does. Once you clear that out, you're a new you. And you can go towards your highest choice, which comes from your heart. Okay? So I'm going to move to Patreon for the extended. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful week. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe so that other people can find the videos and get their messages that their hearts need. Okay? I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.